Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Still on the beta. Patch notes, pause the video, read them yourself. Biggest thing is that One Horn's Tome now applies Fragile, which really sucks, but hopefully we don't get red and have to deal with that. Or maybe we want to deal with that, I don't know. We're just gonna random in this beta, still waiting for it to hit live. Any progress that is made will not make it to the... Oh my god. Will not make it to the main game, so if we get any victories, we're gonna have to do them again with our primary save file. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about with Umbra Melting Remnant in the beta, which will eventually be hitting live at some point. First of all, Sap Seraph. So we know that we're gonna be facing, what is it, 15 times 2 with 5 health minions on the bottom floor. And also I think 12 attack 3 health minions on floors that get hit by sap. We need 5 damage targetable spells. It can be a Mind Collapse that has holdover. It can be a Tumbra Assault that has plus 10 magic power. We need something that can kill those 5 HP minions. Something to talk about though, about Umbra. In this beta, morsels do not die. They won't trigger harvest abilities, they won't make Memento Mori or Fatal Melting better. So, and also morsels will not cause the harvest enemies to gain like 15 armor every time someone dies. So we don't have to worry about that. Oh my god, you gotta. Units costing -2 is real nice because you might be able to add like a Shadow Siege, but you have to go Gorge. Because if we get the Gorge champion, I think we just win. Why is it loading? So we get the Gorge champion, so I think you gotta take him. And you know what? Another thing to actually mention here, lifesteal apparently has been fixed, such that blocking will now no longer stop the lifesteal, so we don't have to worry about, you know, a front enemy unit with armor not giving us lifesteal, or sweep not giving lifesteal if the front enemy unit has armor, so that's another positive. Molten Encasements are much better. They have 1 HP, so they're guaranteed to die if they get hit at all. They'll grant 2 stealth, which will protect units for an additional turn, which is extremely helpful. What else is worth mentioning? Shadow Siege has been nerfed. They now have 6 capacity, so they're impossible to play. I already talked about Melting Remnant. The Melting Remnant champion has been changed, but we don't have the option of taking him. So let's just jump into this run. I think this is a very good run. Our champion is gonna be a beast. He's gonna be a freaking beast. I recall that lifesteal being a sore point. It's one of those things where, apparently it does get blocked by damage shield, by the way, but it was just one of those things that was really annoying to deal with because it was so, like, slightly inconsistent and awkward to work around because you had to remember that armor wouldn't stop it, but then if you had sweep, you would expect it to still give you healing, but it doesn't give you healing, and it's just very awkward, ultimately. We're gonna put Penumbra up here. We have no gorging, by the way. We're gonna live on the next turn, but we gotta start killing some of these units, like real freaking quickly. So I think I'm gonna put them up here, and then suppose we'll put 1 Molten Encasement up, and we'll save the other one. I don't mind these units making it up, we just need to have enough units out ourselves to get kills. You know what, we could have put you up here and then Space Prism you here, but we're just gonna Space Prism you here. So hopefully we get good morsels. These are all great morsels. I think you're gonna hit the pyre. I'm pretty sure I don't have any sort of spells that can kill you, which is highly annoying, but oh well. Double Gorge is gonna be insane. Like, we already, I think, have enough damage that we're not gonna take any. You know what? I might be able to kill another one of you. Damage shield 2. Rage 6, Ember Drain 3. That doesn't do anything, unfortunately. No, you know, wait, no, wait. 1, 1, 1. You could kill a drag, A drag! And then you could attack, but then you would live next turn? I don't think it matters, because like I think we're killing, you know, the boss regardless when they move up, but I'm just thinking like, can I kill all these units on this turn? And I think the answer to that is no. So you know what? Fair enough. We're gonna take a slight bit of higher damage, but because we have no direct damage spells, I can't kill these weak units as they move up. We really do need some sort of direct damage. I can't even kill you as you make it up, which is just garbage. So you're gonna do another 4 damage to the pyre. Mainly it's the spikes, which is super annoying. So we're just gonna, you know, play you there, and might as well see about getting 1 kill here. We have a lot of capacity on this floor. We'll put a train steward behind our champion who will kill the boss. No questions asked. All right, 1 question asked. Yep. Ah! All right, now you're dead. Fantastic. So we took 12 damage. I hate spikes with not having any targeted spells. And I've learned my lesson about melting and Umbra. You need direct damage spells. You need Excavation Eruption, Mine Collapse, Atumber Assault. I think Atumber Assault is like the best card you can get in Umbra Melting Remnant, because no other card gives you like direct targeted morsel gain plus killing support units. I will take packed morsels, by the way. But we really, really, really need to get some of that. Enhance a friendly unit with +5 attack and burnout 2. Descend a unit. Apply burnout 3 to friendly units. I don't think we want any of these. We do not care about burnout. This is a full-on gorge build. Yeah. Disposable account says, do Stygian Melting. Yeah. Because what was it, Stygian Melting? We had like a Covenant 18 victory with. I'm pretty sure we have a Covenant 25 victory with Umbra Melting, but I kind of like the random clan combination we got here because it's the beta, and we can test things out a little bit. So we need units. The spells do not really give us that much of a benefit when they get upgraded. I think we would like a unit. I don't like that we can upgrade a unit because we don't have any units worth upgrading. But I also don't like the spell upgrades because we have no spells that require upgrading. So let's hope we get a good melting unit here. I think Lady of the Reformed is one of the best melting units you can get, bar none. Lady of the House is statistically better, but the effect of Lady of the Reformed makes her significantly better. And if you can make her endless, you love life. You do want to give her more health. Then you re-roll and look for endless. And I don't think you give her burnout. You could give a Dreg multi-strike and then give them +10. They're gonna die so quickly to Thorns or Sweep, but I'm gonna do it anyways because this gives us a very good unit to get weak enemies killed or to just do a little bit of extra damage so our champion can kill them, because our champion does not have trample. Of course it's gotta be the sweep unit. Freaking, you don't want to get the sweeping unit out there because you're gonna get died instantly. You get a freaking sweep unit. All right. Again, this is not that bad of a fight. Our champion is gonna kill everything. The big problem though is just the fact that we can't actually deal with the haste unit. Okay. Lady of the Reformed can't even get a single kill. If we play both of them down here and a train steward, we can weaken a rage man. You got hit with negative capacity. That kind of blows. We need more morsel generation. We keep drawing non-morsels turn 1, which is very annoying. I don't want to play Penumbra down here because Penumbra is just going to get trashed. So we will play you up here. I'll be honest, I am just going to... Man, I don't know. I'll play you here in the middle. We could get a unit spawning there. I'm glad you spawned there, actually, because it's hard to kill you up here. But now with this drag, hey, look at this. All of a sudden, we're getting a bunch of kills. You're not dying? Oh, because I put him in the wrong position. It's fine. I can actually make up for it. There you go. Because the Lady of the Reformer only does 10 damage. We're wasting 19 damage on the front clergyman. All right, our Pyre's gonna take 2. I don't care. We just need as much gorge as possible. Oh yeah, new DLC for Monster Train on Thursday. That's what I'm playing right now. It's the beta. Also, Thursday the 16th? I thought it was the 18th that this was coming out, but maybe I was wrong. No one's burning out, so let's just get morsels. Although I really don't want to use packed morsels because we don't have the capacity for it. And the boss is gonna skip the second floor anyway, so I'm just gonna play 2 Shade Splitters. We can at least get some gorge. And then I will dump units because I don't care about them. And you have 8 health, so you're gonna live through 1 attack. Stealth could be interesting. You're gonna haste past this floor. Damage shield, rage, ember drain. Dude, you know what? Now you're taking 140. All right, that's a pretty good play there. We'll dump a couple more morsels. You know, 52 attack. We need units though, like desperately. Like you're not making it past the champion, but we do need units. So let's apply some stealth, just to see it in action, I suppose. I don't think we need another space prism. I do think another packed morsels is good because we need to build up the champion faster. I think a draft is extremely good because of the burnout and the multi-strike. Well, I mean, the burnout isn't good, but it's a good damage multi-strike unit. You can put it behind the Lady of the Reformed, and again, we're having a lot of weak enemies get through. This would help prevent that. Molded can bring back units and morsels. If we make Molded holdover and free, then we can choose what to get every turn. We could make a super morsel. We could make a super morsel, but we could also just like bring back damage shield or lifesteal or, you know, +5/+5 morsels, or bring back, you know, dregs if we have nothing else to bring back. So I kind of like the idea of a Molded. And then unfortunately, we don't really get a good choice here. Friendly burnout units gain rage 3 with strike. You know, I think that's pretty good. Can put it on the burnout floor. Or we could just get a Lady of the House, which does good base damage. But, you know, the units that we want is anything with Gorge. We need a Gorge unit, because if we get a Gorge unit, all of a sudden this Fossilized Fangs is actually doing something, not just on our champion. Morsel Master is pretty good for summoning additional morsels, but we don't have a problem summoning morsels once we draw morsel enablers. I think that you would probably prefer the Lady because she's tankier, but Rage 3 on burnout units is like, it's okay. Let's add a Paraffin Enforcer. If we can make multi-strike on this guy, he could be extremely valuable for us. And I'm still looking to put Endless on the Lady, so I think that's okay. Get a Remnant unit. I don't want Remnant units. I gotta look. Okay, there's an Umbra unit coming up, and that's all the unit options we have, so we desperately need a good Umbra unit here. It's unit upgrades and card removal, so I would like to save cash for that. As such, I do think we go right and gain an artifact. There's nothing that we want to duplicate, like straight up. I don't care about anything being duplicated. So we're gonna heal, artifact. Daze enemies when they enter the Pyre Room. Yes, because this will save us a lot of HP. Friendly units getting more health though. It makes morsels live through sweeps. It makes dregs live through sweeps. The tomb units are slightly worse because it's harder for them to die and you want them to die. It's a tough call because the morsels being immune to sweeps mean you can play them significantly more easily. You know, if a morsel has 4 HP and the enemy does 4 sweep, they'll live. I think we'll go with that. It's a tough call though, because the other one saves your Pyre a lot of damage to the small enemies that kind of make it up. You will take a card and give me a better card in the future. I don't like this event. There, I said it. What are you gonna do about it? I don't like this event because it takes so long to get the card back, and it's usually trash. Like, we could give him a drag, but that's like the only other unit I've upgraded in the deck. So I'm just gonna give him a bad spell and then hope that he gives me a better spell later. I know I haven't done creatures, but like I actually do like the dregs as just jumping in front of a shot and Mr. Presidenting something. But like a Shade Splitter we can freely get rid of. But I really value that Permafrost 5 Pyre healing every turn upgrade if you can make it happen. So that's why I just keep doing the spells. Negative capacity sucks, but we can get capacity crystals pretty quickly. I think we'll go Penumbra 2nd floor to do a whole bunch of damage to the tanky units, I hope, and then we'll buff the crap out of them. We'll have Burnout on the top. Because if we put anything down here, it's gonna die. Except Penumbra? 5, 6, 7, 17. We hope we'll heal for 20. Actually, we'll stay at full health down here. So we can do this. And then we can build up here, I guess. You're gonna burn out. I don't know. We have other dregs. We don't need this dreg. Have you had a Dante win yet? I believe I have one with Dante at some point. Okay, once we get rid of these dregs from our deck, morsel generation becomes much more easy, and the train stewards. But you know, we get double gorging. We don't need to gorge as much to get as much value, I feel. So we're gonna put the lady down. We're gonna put a dreg down. We're gonna put a dreg. I guess we're gonna put Space Crystal up here. Train Steward won't die, so we can't morselize next turn, but we're taking none. So I guess you just put a Train Steward out here to tank some hits and do some damage. You're looking for a Space Prism, and you're looking for morselization, and we got what we need. We got what we need. +4 attack, +4 attack, +4 health. I guess the morsels also got bonuses since last time we played, huh? So I don't really want to. Damage shield, explosion. So I don't really want to. Don't really want to play packed morsels. Like, there's just no room for the morsels right now. We need capacity, 100%. I usually take capacity, but we desperately need it. And now we can play the morsels, which is great. This floor is doing fine. You're taking 8 damage. A heal card would be good for the Lady of the Reformed, but again, if we can just make her endless, then it doesn't matter, because if she ever dies, we just bring her back. Nothing here is sweep. Nothing's gonna kill my unit. Giving him damage shield is insane. Put a Train Steward out. The other one, or the dreg, is gonna just burn out. I mean, I think we're playing this correctly, but really we're just kind of playing a similar run to the runs that we played in the past. Now, do we take out a morsel or a dreg? I think, because nothing here is dying and there's no room, you bring back a morsel, and we're gonna bring back a morsel. And I think you just straight up want the damage shield morsels, huh? Or sorry, not the damage shield morsels, the lifesteal morsels. We could just give you more attack, but I think the attack and lifesteal is better. And we'll also put down a Train Steward, I guess. Having 11 health is actually making these Train Stewards live for a couple of turns, which is kind of nice. So we're taking 468. I'm pretty sure I can kill you. Molten Encasement would probably do the job on its own, but one morsel does it too. And we have no room for anything else. Nothing's making it up, mostly thanks to this multi-strike dreg. I mean, we basically turned him into a good draft, which is not that bad. And we are gaining rage very slowly when the Paraffin Enforcer attacks. You know what? We need to have him in the second position so he attacks faster. He attacks first, then these units attack after they've been buffed. We'll learn. Have any new cards been added? No, but Pyre Grow's been reworked. Spaceman 217. Oof. I mean, yeah. We like all of this. Wretch, maybe not. But Remnant Pact, to make a unit endless, we can play it either on the champion to bring them back at full damage buff, or we can play it on the Lady of the Reformed to make her endless and replayable. Either one is acceptable. Now, Furnace Tap is amazing. If you make it freeze, you can give someone multi-strike at the end of the combat. Right before Relentless happens. But weirdly enough, Furnace Tap nerfed so bad now. Yeah, Rage 4 to Rage 3, oh no. Weirdly enough, I feel like Remnant Pact is better because we can play it without making it freeze. You know, if we take Furnace Tap, we really need to get this permafrosted. Otherwise, it's probably not worth playing because you get the Amber Drain effect. But if we can just make a unit endless, then it literally doesn't even matter if our champion dies. We just play him for free next turn immediately. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So what do you take here? I think we need another Gorge unit. And I'm going to tell you what I like about the Alloyed Construct. The Alloyed Construct gains 2 fuel per Gorge, and when Relentless happens, when the final boss kills our champion on the bottom floor, we can endless the champion, play him in front of or behind the Alloyed Construct, because there's going to be capacity, because we're playing morsels here, and they're going to die and give us the capacity to play something else. So our champion will go on the same floor as the Construct, and then be able to tag team the boss. Sounds fantastic. The other reason why I think we need this is because we need to be able to kill minions that are making it up. Our champion can't do that. Eventually we're going to be fighting minions that have 190 health. There might be 2 of them on a floor. We need as much damage as possible. We need this unit, and we need capacity. Capacity means that we can, large stone something. It means that we have a Gorger now. Now we might not want another Gorge unit, but we're still gonna go for this anyways because of the card removal. And if we get like a lifesteal, we would love it. So Shadow Eater has also been buffed. Double Gorge effect from Shadow Eater does turn him into a Gorge, restore 20 health, deal 20 damage to all enemy units. I gotta admit, that's pretty good. It's pretty good, but I don't think we need it because we actually have all 3 floors done. You know, we already have all the units that we're gonna need. We have Alloyed Construct, he's on a floor on his own at the top, and the champion is gonna double up on the floor eventually. Shadow Eater doesn't fit anywhere. And we can't, the thing is, we can't play Shadow Eater on the floor with the burnout units because we need Lady of the Reform to get hit because A, she's a tank, and B, she gives burnout to these dregs who are killing units as they move up. Now, the Gorge will kill units as they move up, but the Gorge is much better on our champion where we gain permanent benefits, or Alloyed Construct where we gain fuel. So I think we skip this. We will remove a couple of Train Stewards because we need to thin out the deck a little bit. I also think that 3 Gorge floors is a little bit too much. I do agree with Chad on that. Luckily we have double Gorge, so the fuel goes twice as far, but we have too many gorging. I will say I really like, what do you do? Do you multi-strike 3 or Paraffin Enforcer to gain 6 rage every time you attack? Dude, 6 rage? That's 12. That's 12 damage every time you attack, which is actually 10 if the if you count the fact that you're gonna lose 1 stack of rage. That's real good. All units will gain 10 attack every turn, but also multi-strike 3 on the Alloyed Construct is really good at killing things. So I think we're gonna go Alloyed Construct first, but I want multi-strike on you, I want multi-strike on you, I want another stack of multi-strike on you, I want you to be large, I want you to be endless. We got a lot of upgrading that we need to be doing. I think I will give the Construct more HP now, because I would like him to live. 75 damage is probably enough, especially when we start gorging on him. I could wait to get him large, but I mean, I could wait to make him large. Like, I could just give 25 more health to the lady, but again, I really want her to endless. Dude, we also need more spells. We have not yet added any targeted damage spells, but we haven't had any show up at all, at all. So I'm like really debating this, because like you surviving is actually probably more important. So we're gonna do that, and then just remove another train steward. Plus 10 to each of the 3 to 4 creatures could be good. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, but I did decide plus 7, plus 3. That's pretty good. I did decide to just go with the Gorge unit. I mean, the thing is, one morsel that gives him plus 4 attack is also giving him plus 12 attack on his own, which seems pretty good. Enemies enter with spikes. That does not concern me. We have lifesteal on our champion. We might not be able to play the champion at the bottom, especially if we don't have... Oh, we definitely can. I was gonna say, well, although, I was gonna say especially if we don't have any morsels, but we can probably play him down here and be fine. Low capacity also does not bother me. We'll just make you endless and then build up the floor too. Top floor is gonna be hard to kill a gold unit, but oh well. You have to get played. I will say it would be nice to, you know, get morsels, but whatever. Champion is living, which is good. You have multi-strike. You're gonna die, but we do have a reform card. It does exist somewhere in the deck. I don't want to give you damage shield because then you'll have Ember Drain. We also need to give you fuel at some point. You're gonna make it to the pyre and do 5 damage, which sucks. The gold's getting away. We're gonna run out of lifesteal. We need to play like a train steward or a dreg in front of him on this turn probably. We don't have to. My god, where's my morsel cards? I have morsel cards, right? Sometimes you just get screwed by the draw, you know? At least we've got this dreg, you know, doing a decent amount of work for us. I didn't play him. I am a fool. I'm a fool. Oh, you know what? I put him at the front! Oh my god. I don't think it's gonna matter, but I am misplaying this one very horribly. Also, you know what? These Weight of Contritions are really effing awful. I'm not drawing as much, I'm realizing. And we need more draw. So like, our champion's gonna die, but that's kind of like, okay. I would love it if he could live for 1 gorge, but he's not going to. And you're dying, which means you're gonna gorge. Okay. This is gonna be a bad fight for us, but the draw has been horrible, and these units that add garbage to my deck are absolutely horrible. But on the bright side, we can gorge once. There you go, the first gorge of the day. We thankfully have fuel, and it's 2 fuel. Hey Cheb, hello, welcome. Wrong chat? Oh. Hi anyways. Okay, this is scary. You live longer. You don't live longer? Excuse me? I guess you have lifesteal, so it's not actually like doing anything. Okay. You don't have any sort of sweep. We need to buff the champion. Almost killing you. We are gonna take a buttload of pyre damage though. We're gonna live, but it's very close. Are we gonna live? No, I'm curious. Yeah, 21 though. My god. Anyways, there's a Penumbra champion. Put him at the back. This fight could have gone a lot better. I made a couple of mistakes, but we also got piss poor draw. And dude, the Gorge champion at the bottom is not working. No. I think we need, yes, we need to. It's actually not bad to just get a nice draft unit. Plus 10 for each card consumed. I could make this work. Anyways, we desperately need to, by the way, Fatal Melting, Morsels will not buff it now. We desperately need to put our champion on floor 2, I think, so we have more time to get Morsels out. Because at 20 health, he's just dying too quickly. And when we get to Seraph, he's going to, oh, it's the good one, hold on to it, please. When we get to Seraph, the units are gonna be doing like 70 damage a turn. We can't do it in one turn. So I am gonna go left path. The right path is better, arguably, but like I need the pyre health, and the cash is pretty good as well. And honestly, the large stone is something I was interested in. I wish I had saved it for the alloyed construct, unfortunately. We could make Lady of the Reformed better. She's still very much worth playing. She's a bit large. I don't mean that to be rude or anything, it's just, you know. Paraffin Enforcer gaining burnout is nice because then he'll gain rage himself. It's not endless though. It's not endless. Okay, tell you what, we're gonna make Paraffin Enforcer larger. This way we have like a secondary tank, I think. We'll save the rest of our money. That's a pretty bad shop though. I wish I'd saved the large for the, wish I'd saved the large for the, robot dude. You have sweep. You have 9 damage sweep. Morsels will not live when you sweep. Harvest is not horrible now because morsels do not die. Marksman. I don't think we can do the trial here. I think the enemies do too much damage, especially against the champion. And we only have 1 damage spell. Only 1. We need to draw it basically as soon as possible just to slow down the enemies. So what do we do here? I think, honestly, you just play the Paraffin Enforcer, and they're gonna take 30, but I think that's okay, because we want to play Penumbra up here. And we're going to play Penumbra. We're going to Endless Penumbra. We're going to give you a whole bunch of morsels, and now all of a sudden, oh, would you look at this? You're living, and you're actually, like, doing okay. So I think you're gonna come out, we're gonna make the bottom floor the burnout floor. There's gonna be enemies we can attack at the bottom, I'm not worried about it. You know, and there's our lady. So now the bottom floor is like, okay, oh no, we can't play a dreg, whatever. Now, we can do no damage on this floor. We knew that was happening. Really should have... really should have saved some energy to play a Shade Splitter for fuel, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm playing a little bit too quickly, I think, and I hate it, but I am. I'm making some pretty bad decisions coming back to bite me basically immediately. But here's a 40 times 2, 8 draft. That's pretty beefy. You're gonna hit the pyre too. Like I can't, I have no morsels. I just wanted to kill units as they moved up, honestly. And actually we don't have the energy for Excavation Eruption. Dude, this deck started good and is now garbage based off of my own play and nothing else. So we desperately need you to have lifesteal and fuel. We'll make you gorge. We can put a burnout unit down here. Could have also used the molten encasement, but honestly just end. We're gonna live, but we're not playing as well as we need to be playing for this to work. Also, where are my... no, we are actually dead. Where's my morsels? I really just don't have any other cards that add morsels. I mean, I didn't get any on the run. I can't charge up the freaking tank unit. Just, sometimes it's game. Sometimes it's game, man. Well, you're both dead. You're gonna get, okay, you're gonna have 67 attack. I have to play Void Binding to try to do as much damage as possible to you. I think I also have to play the Train Steward to do it more damage to you. Now you're taking 42, and you're gonna hit the pyre twice. No, you're gonna hit the pyre once, and you're dead. Okay, now we can at least still play Morsels and Fuel. All right, F Morsel Man, we need freaking fuel. You know, Morsel Man, okay, you know what? You can get 1 lifesteal. You don't slay. These don't count as dying anymore. You're gonna hit the pyre. We had fuel. Oh my god. I've never been more surprised and more happy to see that we had fuel. By the way, I have like 4 stacks of lifesteal, or sorry, 4 stacks of stealth there. It's pretty good. You're not dying. Oh no, wait a minute. It doesn't matter. You're not going to be able to attack if I put you down. And you're going to kill him anyways. It doesn't matter. My god. Okay, we gotta shake out the rust and actually focus for once. We don't need any of this. Stealth 2 is really good. In fact, if you can Stealth 2 the champion, he'll live when he's got 20 health. But I don't think we want to add too many cards because we need, you know what? No, we need to add this. We need something that can kill units in the back. And we desperately need more morsel generation. You know what? I should have never gotten rid of a Shade Splitter. I'm realizing we need that Shade Splitter. But we are in desperate need of morsel generation. So I'm going left. And I'm gonna get whatever I can. Holdover, fantastic, lovely. Molded? Nah, what about a free Shade Splitter? No, what about a subsuming blade so we can kill garbage units? Yeah, okay. We're gonna do that instead. We need to upgrade this. I'll upgrade it once and we'll make it cost 3 later, but I think we'll be okay. We might even be able to heal a little bit out of this. I hate multi-strike rage units because my units are so weak. Why couldn't it have been spell shield? I have no spells in the deck. Okay. Play you, you're dead. Play you, you're probably dead. Play you there. You need to go there. You, I think you're okay there, especially if we give you endless. I hate that you tracked him up. Fortunately, I can play the Alloyed Construct. Unfortunately, he's gonna only kill the Alabaster Guardian next turn, and these units are gonna make it to the pyre and kill me. Like, literally, there's nothing I can do to prevent it. Because they just have too much health, and I hate Fel tracking the same units as they go up. It buffs them so much. I hate this run. Like, this was a good run to start with, and then now we're just kind of bricking it up. The only way I win is by buffing you as much as possible. Don't go to the top. You went to the top! You dick! I mean, end it. Sure, do it. I don't care. Yeah. Fantastic job. All right, well, that's like the best start to a run that just went so horribly so quickly. But like, could I get anything that gave me lifesteal? There's so much feast and famine in this game. Like, the scaling of the enemy is so quick that you need to have particular things in order to live. We needed morsels. We needed damage spells. We just can't seem to get them. Give me a new run. I don't care.